Good morning and welcome. My name is Yuri Gonzalez with Forest City Communications, and today we have great news for you. But don't worry, guys. I know it's pretty cold in here, so I promise this will be quick. For years, the FAR International Bridge has been a leading force in commercial trade. And did you know that over 2 billion strawberries, berries, avocado, amongst other produce, make their way from Mexico through the FAR International Bridge onto the U.S. and ultimately right here, your table. So this year, for the very first time in FAR's history, produce is taking center stage in what we're calling Fresh on the Border Week. Here to elaborate are the experts in the industry.
It's real important to have these type of events in the city of FAR. We want to educate our community. Not a lot of people know about the different commerce and international trade that go on. For example, 80% of the avocado import and export happens here through our bridge, and not a lot of people know that. So we want to create events and educational opportunities for our community to come out and not only have a good time, but to also inform themselves on what's going on in the great city of FAR.
You know, we started the produce season back in 2013. That was the first time we held an event that actually highlighted the produce that crosses through this bridge. In the past few years, we've been adding a little bit more to that, and we've grown it. We've grown it so much that it's now become, the start of the produce season has become a bigger production. Last year, we were able to add a taste of trade. Why? Because we wanted the public, we wanted our guests, we wanted for the leadership, our citizens to understand of these fresh products that are crossing through this bridge. And having one festival of events, like a food festival, a produce festival, whatever you want to call it, if that is what Fresh on the Border is all about, then we're excited about it, because again, you want a brand, you want something that people will understand.
Well, as a chamber, we're looking for that one activity. You know, what can we have in the city? We know that we're the biggest port of entry for produce, so we decided on the avocado. We're going to have an avocado fest. That is scheduled for October 21st. It is a community event, and it's all around the avocado, right?
It's a highlight on the avocado, and also the products that are being produced along with avocado. We'll have different categories that we'll be able to provide. We'll have rides for kids, we'll have entertainment for our community, and we'll also have a display of the actual products that are being provided here within the entrance of our bridge at the City of FAR.
We said this was an idea that we had been kind of toying with for years, and we finally said, you know what, let's put it together, and why not better than during the produce season? At
the end of the day, it's about the state of trade. You know, we're crossing so much produce, but we're also doing so much more with other types of products. And right now, the market is actually opening up for more opportunities.
Long term, we just want to continue to grow these type of events, to continue to educate the public, not only on what's going on with our international trade, but also to highlight the hard work of our city employees and the elected officials that work diligently to put the city of FAR at the forefront and one of the leaders in international trade and commerce, right? So we want to continue to do that. We want people to come out and to have a great time and to enjoy themselves, but also to educate themselves.
Thank you so much for making this space available for us today. Sean bienvenidos a la rueda de prensa Fresh on the Border 2023. Medios de comunicación, estamos muy emocionados que nos puedan acompañar el día de hoy, porque vamos a hablar de unos grandes eventos que se aproximan a la ciudad de FAR, y todos bajo Fresh on the Border, que es el nombre titular que le estamos dando a estos eventos. We're really excited that everyone's here. We're about to elaborate on these great events that the City of FAR is cooking up for everybody here. But before we get to our guest speakers, we want to thank everybody that's here, our city representatives. We have our interim city manager, please stand to be recognized, Jonathan Flores. We have our assistant city manager, Hilda Pedraza. Assistant City Manager, Dr. David Freeland, thank you so much. We have the Chamber of Commerce Board, thank you so much for being here. Who else? Oh, we have our commissioners, Commissioner Daniel Chavez, Commissioner Michael Pacheco. I know our mayor's back there, Dr. Mayor Ambrosio Hernandez, who will be speaking shortly. So once again, thank you so much. And we also have very very distinguished guests this morning. We have from the office of United States Senator Ted Cruz, we have Adrian Eli Gomez. Office of State Senator Juan Hinojosa, Matthew Rodriguez. Office of State Representative Sergio Munoz, we have Chief of Staff Loredel Mariano. Office of State Representative, we have Oscar Longoria. Chief of Staff, we have Paco Sanchez. And we have CBP Assistant Board Director Andres Vega. Thank you so much, distinguished guests, for joining us today. And we're about to start. Again, this is time to be excited. You know, we have great events approaching, all under the umbrella of produce. And so here to kick it off, we have our first speaker, our Honorable Mayor, Dr. Ambrosio Hernandez.
Good morning, buenos días. ¿Tiene frío? Yo sí. Welcome, Mr. Camacho. First of all, muchas gracias a su familia. A usted, gracias. Thank you very much for having us in your home. It's a beautiful home. We appreciate your time and effort. Y gracias por tenernos aquí hoy. And for the public at large, we thank you for being with us today. It's a momentous day for the city of FAR. We're always striving to do what's in your best interest. And with me to explain what we'll be doing is to my commissioner and the team of FAR, of course. Commissioner Chavez, Mr. Pacheco, you want to come up here real quick? They're not this shy, trust me, they're not this shy. So we want to be sure that you saw that the fact that the city of FAR is always progressive, but we're always thinking about our business owners and, of course, our population at large. What we're going to present today is something very historic in nature, and it's something that was brought forward by many people. One of the tools for this to happen was our chamber, our wonderful chamber. You're going to hear from her and her board in a minute, and also the bridge board. And you'll hear from him and his board as well, but also the city commission. Within the city, of course, where's Melanie? Oh, Melanie, you want to stand up? So the Office of Strategic and Organizational Excellence. Thank you, Melanie. The city manager and our ACMs are always pushing our employees forward, and it doesn't really take much to push our employees because they're driven. They believe in the cause, they believe in the team FAR, and it's wonderful to see that. Most organizations don't have that, but I'm very proud, and I've said it before, we have the best employees by far. I think your family, not employees, are the best family, team FAR, anywhere in the nation. You guys can go head to head with anybody, but I love your passion, I love the way you guys think, and you're always putting our people forward. Today, we're here because of you. You wanted to be sure that we communicated with the public, so we did a survey. We wanted to be sure that we knew what's going on, and thanks to your ideas as a city employee, you enlightened us in the fact that yes, we have an amazing international bridge, which Luis will speak on those details. But as a commission was brought and we're made aware of, is not everybody understands what the bridge does. Besides us moving back and forth for leisure and for commerce, they don't really understand how it contributes to the city of FAR. But it contributes quite a bit. And what we hope to do with this festival, with this new gathering that we're doing, is to give the opportunity for our public and the region at large to come visit FAR, understand what relevance the bridge has for the city of FAR. Yes, it is for commerce. Yes, it is for our residents to visit Mexico and loved ones and use the airport. But it's much more than that. And that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be bringing three main staples of the city of FAR. And I don't want to take that moment to wait for the chamber or the bridge to elaborate on that. But it is something that our commission has envisioned to be sure that everybody has a chance to taste a little bit of FAR, visit FAR, and understand the importance of the FAR bridge to our quality of life. It helps us build on a broadband project. It helps us build on public safety, which is number one from our EMS, our firefighters, and our Grace Police Force. Our great roads, everything has tied into the bridge, one way or the other, and that's what we intend to do with this new facility that we're putting together. But I want to thank you for being here. I also want to let the commissioners speak on their behalf of why they see this as such an important community event for our public. So I'll let Mr. Chavez. Pásale, por favor.
Hola, buenos días.
darles las gracias por estar aquí. Cuando nuestro alcalde fue elegido, nuestro gran alcalde tuvo una gran misión de hacer otro segundo puente. Él y su visión y la comisión fueron a la capital del país y hicieron sus lobbies, ¿verdad? Y logró que el permiso del segundo puente se nos pueda dar. Todo ese trabajo tocó mucho esfuerzo y mucho tiempo. Ahora, ya que lo tenemos, ya que tenemos el permiso, ya que tenemos el dinero, ya que tenemos la gente que lo logró hacer en unión, ahora sigue el segundo paso. El segundo paso es el festejo y el recordarle a la gente, no nomás a la ciudad de Paz, sino a lo del valle, al 956, como dicen, quién es Paz. Y nosotros somos el puente número 1 del cruce de Produce. Eso quiere decir que hay que festejarlo, ser orgullo de que somos el number 1 y seguir siendo el número 1 aquí en el cruce. Y es por eso que este festival es bien importante, porque no nomás vamos a educar a la gente, también nosotros nos vamos a educar. Y el día de hoy es un gran ejemplo de cómo dos departamentos de la ciudad se han unido en lograr esto. Se lo doy muchas gracias a la presidenta del Chamber, a Marcela, y al director del puente, Luis Bazán, por unirse y también a toda la administración por hacer un equipo. Y yo sé que este festival no nomás va a ser el primer festival, pero cada vez, como lo vemos siempre en Paz, somos los primeros en hacer las cosas y siempre las hacemos mejor cada año. So, felicidades y bienvenidos.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here with us today. I'll keep my speech very short. The Florida Produce Bridge is the #1 produce crossing in the entire United States of America. We would not be able to hold that ranking if it wasn't for great leadership. Under the great leadership of Dr. Jonathan Flores and Luis Bazan and Marcela, we've been able to remain in this position. And I think also somebody who needs to be noted is somebody who's at the forefront of each and every single one of these events and does a great job. So I think maybe we can all give a round of applause to Yuri, because every single event she heads up, she does an amazing job. We look forward to the first one, and we look forward for more to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Now, Fresh on the Border is a nice slogan. There's a lot of hidden messages in that. Fresh, obviously with the border, but fresh, because FAR's leadership from all our boards always has fresh ideas. They're always having fresh ideas. And so we're very delighted to name it that, and I'm glad you guys came up with that name. But now the citizens of FAR and the region are going to have a great celebration of their success. This is their bridge and the region's bridge. So Fresh on the Border, get ready. It's going to be a great party. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioners and Mayor. So I had a reporter approach me before this started, and he said, Yuri, why is this press conference happening in a cold storage? Good question. So the reason we're hosting it here is because, as you know, the city of FAR keeps growing, expanding, but right now we have 35 cold storages, and that keeps growing. Cold storages, dry storages, and of course the investors keep coming too far. So, just a little fun fact. I believe our CVP board director just got here, Carlos Rodriguez. Please stand to be recognized. There you go, he's in the back. And of course, our bridge board members, thank you for being here and for supporting these type of events. Speaking of bridge, our next guest is an innovative leader that he's awesome. I have to say, he does great things for our community and he keeps pushing this bridge forward. Let's welcome Bridge Director Luis Bazan.
Good morning, buenos días a todos. Gracias por el Frente Frío. Pedro Camacho, gracias por permitirnos esta oportunidad. Thank you for this opportunity. A ti y a tu esposa, Lisbeth Bautista, por ayudarnos con este evento. Gracias por el Frente Frío de nuevo. You know, you already mentioned something right now, and it's not entirely true. This is a team. Recently, during one of our senior leader meetings with Dr. Jonathan Flores, our city manager, the question was, what is We Are Team FAR? And I'm glad that everybody's here. All my colleagues are here. All our fellow directors, our senior leaders are here. Because I think we all had different interpretations of what Team FAR was all about. And the mayor just summed it up right now. This is a big party. And all of us are included in this party because it takes everybody working together. And I think for the first time in the city's history, and now that we're working collectively under new leadership, under new management, it makes more sense now more than ever. And it took that one little exercise to think outside the box a little bit. Se nos presentó la oportunidad de saber qué es el equipo FAR. Este es el equipo FAR. Todos los directores, los líderes, los que están encargados, los administradores de la ciudad, los que nos permiten trabajar día a día para lograr este tipo de eventos. Y como lo dijo el alcalde, esto va a ser una gran fiesta de una semana. Antes de nada, quiero presentarles a la persona que nos permite a nosotros también, aparte de nuestro líder, nuestro alcalde Ambrosio Hernández, y la comisión, tenemos también el Consejo del Puente, el Bridge Board. Y este consejo consiste de 5 líderes. El día de hoy nos acompaña el señor Edgar Delgadillo, he is the chairman of the board, y nos quiere dar unas palabras también. Edgar.
Buenos días, tengan todos ustedes. Mi nombre es Edgar Delgadillo y soy el presidente del Consejo del Puente. Solo les quiero compartir que desde hace años, y lo hemos platicado desde que teníamos el arranque del Start of the Produce, que veíamos que la gente después del evento se quedaba y como quería convivir, y veíamos que se hacían grupos de 10, 15, y si unos iban a comer a un lado, otros iban a comer a otro, y empezamos con la idea de tratar de hacerlo más grande, la idea de invitar vendors para que llegaran a comer y hacer platicamos hasta probablemente incluir un torneo de golf, porque como le digo, se ve como que todo el mundo dijo, ya echamos el día a perder, pues vamos a completarlo, ¿no? Entonces se está dando la oportunidad de hacer esto por medio del festival junto con el Chamber, y la verdad es un orgullo participar y estar aquí. Esperemos que todos nos puedan acompañar. Así como la comisión, nosotros en el Puente hacemos todo lo posible por ayudar a la industria y las personas que estamos en el board, la gran mayoría tenemos oportunidad de usar el Puente como usuarios, como parte del negocio, y sabemos lo que a veces sufren todos los que lo usan, y por eso estamos ahí y tratando de apoyarse. Debo sus órdenes. Muchas gracias.
Thank you, Edgar. Muchas gracias. Y bueno, parte del equipo, el Puente FAR también tiene su propio equipo, es el staff, los empleados del Puente FAR los que nos permiten también elaborar este tipo de proyectos, este tipo de eventos. Quiero darle las gracias a nuestro asistente director de operaciones, Fred Rowan, que por cierto tiene desde que inició el Puente con nosotros, ha sido mi gran mentor, mi gran coach, y que me ha permitido también aprender más. Nos acompaña también Vanessa Guzmán. ¿Dónde está Vanessa Guzmán? ¿Está Vanessa? Tenemos también a Clio Salinas, Cintia Telles, y por supuesto también Freddy Flores, que nos acompaña ahí atrás, parado al lado de nuestros líderes. So once again, this is an exciting time for us. We've been talking about extending start of the pro season, but why is it more significant this year? Because this is our 10th year anniversary. 10 years in the making. So it's really, as they say, history in the making. And that's what we've been doing in the City Farm. We've been breaking ground on innovation, on new events, on new ways of doing things, and we're always thinking outside the box. Thanks to Melanie and her team, thanks to our city manager, we're always looking for ways to improve on what we already do. And that's why I think, as the mayor mentioned, we have a stellar team. We have a team of individuals that are passionate, that goes all in 110% every day to make sure that this city shines under the leadership of our mayor and the city commission. So with that, just real quick, Fresh on the Border, again, a full week of activities. It's going to kick off on October the 19th, el 19 de octubre, which started the produce season. This is the 10th year anniversary, as I mentioned, for start of the produce season. Last year was our first year introducing a taste of trade. That is something that we needed to highlight because, again, we realize that we eat these products on a day-in, day-out basis. These products are being brought in from Mexico. We eat them every day in our salads, even inside our burgers. Wherever you find fresh fruits and vegetables, we eat them. But it's important to highlight that. So that's why we invite our local restaurants to participate and issue and make some small dishes and some appetizers with these types of products that are created. So this will be our second year highlighting and taste the trade. After this, on Friday the 20th of October, we're going to be doing a trade talk. So for some of you that might not know, we have an event, we have a program that I started back in 2014 at the Bridge called Bridge Connect. And Bridge Connect has been growing since 2014. This year we're going to change it up a little bit. On October the 20th, we're going to do State of Trade or State of Produce. We're combining our efforts. We're talking to industry professionals. We're talking to the trade. That same week, PMA, the Produce Marketing Association, will be in Anaheim, California. We'll be traveling to Anaheim, California that week as well. But we're bringing some of the leaders and some of the decision makers of the area to highlight some of the key components of what makes this bridge move forward with continuous trade. So that's going to be again on the 20th. And then we're going to close it out on Saturday with the Chambers Avocado Fest. This is something they've been planning already for over a year. I remember sitting down with them on a couple of meetings, but these guys already had it all figured out. I had nothing to do with it. This is their show. We're just happy that they are including something related to the bridge with this event because, again, it highlights the importance. A lot of people don't understand why the bridge is important. What does it do for me? What does it do for you? Well, it allows us, again, to take advantage of the things that we use on a daily basis. Our automobiles, our cell phones, our computers. A lot of these products are manufactured in Mexico, and we would not be able to buy them at the prices that we normally get them at, even though inflation has raised prices, because these products are produced in Mexico. If it wasn't the case, they would be a little bit more expensive for us to be able to get a hold of. But again, the produce part. About 65% of the national average crosses through Texas, and the rest of it goes to the rest of the United States, about 30%. That's what keeps us highlighting it and ranking us as that #1 produce bridge in the nation. And we're not stopping. We're looking for more opportunities. There's more coming our way. So with that, I'd like to close my comments and open it up for any questions here on the floor. But again, I do want to thank our mayor, our city commissioners, our leaders, our city manager, our assistant city managers, and of course all my colleagues, all the senior leaders, the people that I work with day in, day out, and obviously my team at the bridge, because if it wasn't for Team FAR, we would not be here today. Thank you all very much. Muchas gracias a todos.
Thank you, Luis Bazan. We have another distinguished guest that we want to recognize. That's from the office of Congressman Vicente Gonzalez, Victor Garza. Thank you so much for being here. The next person we're about to introduce is somebody that's been working behind the scenes with her team and her board members. And I have to give her a lot of credit because this is the first time this event or this festival is being hosted. So let's welcome Chamber of Commerce President and CEO Marcela Beas.
Hi, good morning everyone. Buenos dias. Qué frío. I'm going to try not to shake. Before I get started, before we continue, I do want to welcome the team that makes it all happen here at the FAR Chamber of Commerce. I want to welcome my board of directors to come up on stage so that I can introduce them. So as Yuri mentioned, this is the first time that we're bringing Avocado Festival to the city of FAR and the Rio Grande Valley. Our board of directors is a team that really has made it happen. They've been working behind the scenes, really getting this event going and working with us as a team. And so I want to introduce them. We have Mr. Jose Delgado, Lisa McAlpine, Dr. Annabel Palomo, and Alba Casa. And of course, we have our chairman of the board, Mr. Mario Vizcano. So I'll speak a little bit about Avocado Festival. This is the first time that we're bringing this event here to the city of FAR and the Rio Grande Valley. As I said, it is an event under the umbrella of Fresh on the Border. And so this is going to be a community event. We really want to get the community involved. We want to engage the community, let them know how important the FAR International Bridge is, not only for the city of FAR, but for our entire nation. And so this is going to be a family event. It's a free event. It's going to be held Saturday, October 21st. It's going to go from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. We're going to have live music. We're going to have carnival rides, a lot of delicious food. We're going to have a guacamole loteria. We're going to have a guacamole contest, avocado best dressed contest, and just a lot of activities for kids and families. And so we invite the entire community to join us. Like I said, this is going to be the first time we do this event. We're very happy, very excited that we're hosting it here in the city of FAR. It's going to be in downtown FAR. And once again, we invite the community to join us and really enjoy this wonderful event. Entonces, ahora lo voy a decir en español. Muy buenos días, gracias por acompañarnos el día de hoy. Estamos aquí para introducir Avocado Festival. Este es el Festival del Aguacate. Como la Cámara de Comercio queremos darle la importancia al puente FAR y la importancia que tiene la industria de los perecederos aquí en la ciudad y en todo nuestro país. Entonces lo vamos a hacer de esta manera, al hacer un festival del aguacate para involucrar a la comunidad y para enseñarles lo importante que es esta industria. Entonces va a ser el 21 de octubre, va a ser de 4 de la tarde a 10 de la noche y va a ser en el centro del FAR. Vamos a tener música en vivo, vamos a tener muchas actividades para los niños y para las familias. Es un evento gratis, entonces invitamos a toda la comunidad que nos acompañe este evento y que se divierta mucho con nosotros. Gracias. Voy a invitar a Mario Vizcano, chairman of our board, if you'd like to say a few words.
Thank you so much. Again, my name is Mario Vizcano. I'm with the HR Health, and we're proud volunteers of the Greater FAR Chamber of Commerce. I want to make sure that today we acknowledge our team that works with us, the Chamber of Commerce, because they are definitely up front, with the forefront, and making sure that this event will be possible. I'm blessed to be supported and part of a great board that has worked really hard every week to ensure that we have a successful event. The reason the Chamber of Commerce is involved in Fresh Produce is that we are blessed to be part of a business community that is always included with the city of FAR. So making it a quality of life issue is important for us. This is how we attract businesses into our community. The infrastructure, the development, but also the quality of life. So when this idea was brought forward to us, we were all so happy that we were able to improve on a set event they already had. So Dr. Rosa Hernandez, thank you so much. Our City Council, thank you so much for everything you do for us, that we are doing our best to make sure that we put FAR on our map. And this event is definitely going to be one because it's downtown. It'll be the center where we continue to say that the city of FAR is the hub of the valley, and this proves it. Thank you all.
Thank you, Chairman, and once again, thank you everyone for being here. I want to thank my board of directors for helping us. I want to thank my team, and of course, I want to thank the support of the city of FAR for helping us make this all happen. Thank you.
Thank you, Marcela, and the board members. At this time, we are going to open up the floor for media outlets. You know, they might have questions. We do have tote bags in the entrance. Those are your media kits. Those will have the USBs with interviews, video, your media advisory, everything that you need for your story, for your great story. But in addition to that, you can approach Chamber, you can approach Mayor, anybody that you feel is going to be part of your story. We're here to help you with interviews and whatever you need. Once again, thank you for our leadership, media outlets, and everyone that made this event possible. Thank you so much.